Every morning you look in the mirror and tell yourself, this is it. This is the week I train my abs. Then life hits. Binge eating and the snooze button wins once again. Sound familiar? Let's fix that. This is your no BS, no equipment six-pack sculpting plan. There are 5 core moves. These will only take 10 minutes total, every day, for 14 days. And yeah, this routine actually works. Upper abs, lower abs, and obliques. This routine hits them all for a guaranteed six-pack. No wasted time, no wasted effort. Here's exactly what you need to do. For exercise 1, we have the crucifix crunch. Hit upper and lower abs in one brutal, underrated move. Yeah, it sounds dramatic. To be fair, it kinda is. Here's why. Lie flat. Arms and legs spread out, giving your best starfish impression. Now, crunch in. Touch your heels, then stretch back out. You're hitting upper and lower abs at the same time, something most ab exercises don't do effectively. And here's the reason why this exercise works so well. Your future six-pack squeezes from both ends. This move trains both ends together for full-length engagement. The wide position also recruits your hip flexors and stabilizers, helping train total body tension. Squeeze like you're trying to snap a pencil between your ribs. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. If you want to take it to the next level, hold a light pair of dumbbells or 2 water bottles. This brings us to exercise 2, the core hold. This one's a slow burn that quietly ruins your day but defines your entire core. Start flat, hands under hips, legs straight off the floor, toes pointed like you're in ballet for people who hate dancing. Then just hold for 30 seconds. Now level up, arms overhead, hollow hold. Same shape, more pain, no regrets. Hold for another 30 seconds. Then finish with leg flutters. Tiny kicks but fast and controlled, like you're swimming in your own self-loathing. 30 seconds, no rest between. And here's why this works so effectively. It targets the deep core muscle that wraps around your spine like a belt. It builds static strength and core endurance, and prepares your body for harder movements like hanging leg raises and L-sits. This isn't a break. It's a metamorphosis. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Oh, and pro tip, if you're not feeling the burn, you're not doing it properly. Want to make this harder? Add a 1-second pause at the top. Breathe out as you crunch. That's how you activate deep core engagement. For exercise 3, a personal favorite of mine, side plank raises. You want a full six-pack? Then stop skipping the part that actually holds it together. Let me explain. Most people train their abs like a flat sheet. Crunches, leg raises, maybe a sit-up or 2, but your core isn't flat. It's wrapped around your entire torso. And the muscles on your sides, they're the key to actually sculpting a 3-dimensional core. And that's where side plank raises come in. Here's why this move is a game changer. It lights up your obliques, the muscles that carve your waist and add structure to your abs. It improves stability and posture because strong obliques help align your spine and pelvis. It helps build that V-shaped taper by pulling everything tight at the sides, and it strengthens your transverse abdominis, the deep muscle layer that acts like a natural weight belt, flattening your stomach from the inside. This isn't just about looks. Stronger obliques mean better balance, less back pain, and a core that actually functions, not just flexes. So here's how to do it the right way for maximum results. Start in a side plank, elbows stacked under your shoulder, feet on top of each other. Lower your hip toward the ground without resting, then lift it back up but slowly with control. Each rep should feel like a slow burn creeping up your side, because that's exactly what it is. Go for 30 to 45 seconds per side, 2 solid sets. If you feel like your body's trembling halfway through, good. That means the deeper layers are finally kicking in. Most people ignore their obliques and wonder why their midsection stays soft. Train them properly, and your six-pack goes from flat to stacked. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Jackson from the last video, whose chest is now in the best shape ever. Keep going, brother. For the 4th exercise, we have reverse crunch pulses. You've probably done reverse crunches before, but what if I told you that how you do them is what actually makes them work? Most people swing their legs up with momentum, flail around, and wonder why their lower abs never show. Reverse crunch pulses fix that. This is a controlled, locked-in version of the movement that targets your lower abs like a laser, without relying on momentum or your hip flexors cheating the work. Here's how to do it. Lie flat on your back, knees bent at 90 degrees, feet off the ground. Keep your hands by your sides or under your glutes for support. Now slowly lift your hips off the floor using just your core, not by swinging your legs. Here's the secret though. You're not doing full range reps. You're pulsing the top 1/3 of the motion. Small, sharp, controlled. Think 1 to 2 inch lifts back to back. No rest and no rocking. It's brutal, but that's why it works. For these, do 3 sets of 15 Slow, high-quality pulses. Your lower abs are the hardest to reveal and the easiest to ignore. They require intentional stress in a range where momentum can't save you. By keeping the range small and tight, reverse crunch pulses force your abs to engage 100% of the time. They also reduce strain on your neck or back, making them safer and more effective than your average crunch. If you've ever struggled to build definition in the lower abs, this right here is the missing link. No gym, no gear, just pure tension where it counts. For exercise 5, crossbody mountain climbers. Think of this one as cardio that actually sculpts your core. Crossbody mountain climbers don't just work your abs, they set them on fire. You're combining core rotation, lower ab engagement, and shoulder stability, all while jacking up your heart rate, which means more sweat, more burn, more definition. So, to effectively do them, start in a high plank. Wrists under shoulders. Core brace like someone's about to punch you in the gut. Bring your right knee to your left elbow, slow and controlled. Then switch sides. You're not sprinting, you're carving. Imagine drawing an invisible X across your torso with every rep. Do 3 sets of 30 seconds. Quality over speed here. This hits the obliques, the transverse abdominis, and the lower abs, all at once. It's the move that tightens your waist and brings out that diagonal line everyone wants. Even better, it teaches your body to stabilize under pressure, a skill that carries over to every other movement you do. If your abs were a sculpture, this is the move that chisels the fine detail. Now here's the most crucial part of getting a six-pack. Visible abs don't come from 5 exercises alone. They come from stacking the right habits consistently. This daily 10-minute routine sculpts your core. But the real transformation? That happens when you combine it with habits that shrink your waistline, speed up recovery, and regulate your hormones. So what I'm about to show you isn't just a bunch of wellness tips. They're scientifically backed, result-driven actions that compound like interest over time. What I'm about to reveal is the reason why people actually end up with a defined six-pack. So, to make sure you're not wasting your time with countless crunches, add the following to your daily routine. 1. 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. Forget the treadmill sprints. What your body needs is movement, not punishment. Walking burns fat by keeping you in a low-intensity fat-burning zone. It lowers cortisol, which is the stress hormone that literally makes you store belly fat. It improves blood flow and digestion, especially if you walk after meals, and it boosts recovery times. Pro tip: stack your walk with sunlight exposure in the morning and you double the benefits. Which brings us to number 2, 10 minutes of sunlight before 10 a.m. This one's underrated and also life-changing. Morning light helps reset your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that controls your sleep, hunger, energy, and mood. It triggers natural cortisol release in the morning, when you want it, and melatonin at night, for deeper sleep. More sun equals more vitamin D, which supports testosterone, fat loss, and mood. And as a free bonus, sunlight boosts serotonin, which means better willpower, better mood, and fewer cravings during the day. Number 3, 30 grams of protein per meal. Protein isn't just for stacking on muscle. It's for anyone who wants to stay lean, strong, and full. Protein has the highest thermic effect, meaning your body burns more calories just digesting it. So by eating more protein, you are literally burning off more calories. It also supports muscle repair and growth, especially after your core workouts, and it keeps you fuller for longer, reducing snacking and late-night binges. Aim for approximately 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If that feels like too much, just start by making protein the priority of each meal. For number 4, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Here's the best part. Sleep is when your abs actually show up. Poor sleep equals higher stress levels, more cravings, and stubborn belly fat. Deep sleep, on the other hand, boosts growth hormone, the hormone responsible for fat burning and muscle repair. You make better food decisions when well rested. Oh, and pro tip: cut screens 1 hour before bed, and if you wake up groggy, get sunlight immediately to retrain your body clock. For number 5, no eating 3 hours before bed. Late night eating doesn't just mess with digestion, it disrupts your fat-burning window. Your body needs uninterrupted time to shift into repair mode and tap into stored fat for energy. So if you're eating late, you're basically asking your body to store more fat around your stomach. Give your body those 3 food-free hours before bed and watch the bloat disappear. 6. Avoid added sugar like it's sabotage, because guess what? It is. Sugar spikes your insulin, stalls fat loss, and fuels abdominal fat storage. Even a little bit sneaks in and undoes hours of hard work. If you want to see definition, cut the fake energy and stop feeding the belly fat. You won't have visible abs without sugar control. And the 6 hacks I just went over? These aren't optional. These are requirements for a lean, defined core. The people with visible abs, they're already doing these, whether they realize it or not. If you want abs to show up, you have to stop doing the things that make them hide. So here's my final challenge for you. Do this every day for 14 days. No skipping, no excuses. Document your progress. Take a day 1 and day 14 progress photo, then compare both of them together. You'll be surprised how much has changed when you actually stay consistent. Notice your posture change, notice how your energy improves, and notice your incoming six-pack. That's the real win.